Hello, everybody! Wouldn't you know, I have another puzzle for you. And again, white to move and win. So, our pawn here is only one step away from promotion, which means we could actually start with promoting to a queen here. But of course, it's not that simple. Black will then play rook h1, check. Wherever we go with the king, there will be a check here, and we will lose our queen. So, we have to stop him. We have to do some smart moves for us to really be able to promote this and stop black from sacrificing his rook on this pawn and get a draw. So that's for you to find out. Pause your video now, see if you can find it, and when you return, I will show you the solution. Go ahead. All right, welcome back. So, what are we looking at? We can start by ruling out any king move. If we go to the g file, there will simply be a check right away. And if we just go up or down, there will be a check on h1 and then rook g1. And we couldn't promote, not even under promote either. It wouldn't get us anything. So obviously we have to do a bishop move. And for those of you that saw bishop c5, it's stopping the rook from coming to d4 and also to g1. Sounds like a very interesting move. It looks like that, but actually it's wrong. Bishop c5 is not winning for white because black can play rook d8 and it threatens to put the rook on g8 and then sacrifice. Of course, we can stop that, but if we do, here comes the check. And wherever we go, there will be rook g5. Note that this is protected by the pawn, so he cannot take it. He will simply take the pawn, and we will sacrifice. Not we. Black will sacrifice. And this is a draw. So, starting over. Bishop c5 is not the correct move. The correct move is bishop d6. Sacrifices the bishop, but obviously he cannot take it. Then we can promote and get a queen against a rook and a pawn, which we will win. So, what are we looking at then? Well, if black plays rook g1, it's easy for us. We just put our bishop in between, and the next move we will promote. Or if he gives a check first, well, then we will promote. So, that's not good. What about rook d4 check? Can you see how white is winning from here? We play king h5. But then you see, what about rook g4 then? And he will take our next move. Well, he will not take their next move. Why? Because we put him in check. Bishop f4 check. This is beautiful. It's a sham sacrifice. Cannot take it. Then we will promote. And if he simply moves the king, well, then we can play bishop g5 and we block the rook, meaning we will get our promotion in the end. And this is also the reason why we couldn't have started with bishop a3 check, because then the king would have moved out, and after bishop d6 he could have made this maneuver and we will not have bishop f4 check. So that's why we have to start with bishop d6 right away. All right, he's not taking that. But of course, black is playing rook h1 check. And now, well, what is the point of this? We cannot move the king. Then it will be check here, and he will take our pawn because we cannot play the king to g4 for obvious reason. It's being covered. But the point of playing bishop d6 is that after rook h1, we will simply sacrifice the bishop. And this is beautiful. Now he cannot go back to g1. He has to take. We attack the rook, and now we're getting our pawn close to promotion. But of course, black plays rook h1, threatening to play to g1 with check. What about now? What are we doing as white? We cannot play king g2. Rook h4 will come, and it will go to g4 next move. Either we promote or not, and that's a draw. So from here we have to play king f2. Just protecting the g1 square and also threatening to promote. What happens now? Well, black will start checking, of course. Look at this. We cannot go to g3 or g1. If we go to g1, he will play rook h4 and come here. And if we go back to g3, well, it's just going to be a repetition. So after the check, we have to just keep going up, having control of the G file. Another check. I guess you have seen it now. We just continue to go here. Another check. And now we can take the pawn. And I mean, he cannot move anywhere. We will just keep on checking. So now, after we took this pawn, we are free with our king, but we still cannot go to the g file any time, because if we do play something like this, well, the rook will just come down to h1 and he will give a check on g1 next move. So from here, what is the strategy for white to win now? You want to pause the video again and think about it? All right. So we cannot go up either. If we do like this and we think we hide the king, well, he would just play rook h7 and pin our pawn and then sacrifice the next move on the g7 pawn. So after we went up and took the pawn, we have to just turn back down again and follow the checks like this. And finally, when we're deep enough, we can go to g2, and now there's nothing black can do. It cannot stop our pawn. It will be promoting to a queen next move. He can try to just put his rook next to his king and start defending in an endgame like this. But we know with a queen versus a rook, we are winning. And if you are uncertain on how to do this, I have a video of that also, how to win with a queen versus a rook. I will give you a link to that in the video description. So if you're uncertain, click that and learn that technique on your own. All right, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press like and, of course, come back to my channel for more whenever you feel like it. Have a great day, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.